Live from the Icebox Studio in Montgomeryville, Pennsylvania, it's the Bill and Corey Show. I'm Bill.
And I'm Corey.
Someone's looking for a basic industrial regulator like the 3530A series, and they need mounting options.
This is our 3530A series regulator. It's a brass regulator, and it's one of our better ones. And it comes with various mounting options. The first is the Z bracket. You have to take the knob off, pop the cap off, take the knob off, you insert this over top of it, and then we have a nut. And we give you two, but you only need one. And you screw it on the threads right there, attach the back with screws to whatever mounting plate you have, and it'll hold it up there. This is a bracket that allows you to use the back end. There's two 10x32 tapped holes back here, and these are the screws that go in there. They're not included with the regulator, but you can use this to attach it to the regulator, and then you can mount this bracket wherever you want. And then we have our protocol station. This one comes with a nice flex hose in it, so you can attach it wherever you want. But on the outlet here, it has the CGA bushing, and you can connect.
You want me to hold this?
I got it.
Oh, you got it?
I got it. Attach it to the bushing, and then you can attach your regulator right to it. And then you can attach it's the same bracket that I just showed you. Attach that wherever you would like. And so we have three options for doing that. All right.
Okay. Customer is looking for information on the cable for the output port of the PM24.
So this is our PM24. It communicates with our IPSs. What does IPS stand for again?
Indicating pressure.
Indicating, yeah, that one blanked out on me. And so it will let you know when it's running, or when the pressure is low, the red light will come on. And below it is where we have our communication connections, where the cables would go into. Now, we don't sell cables for this. We do sell connector kits. We don't sell cables for it because it allows the customer to be able to make their own cable, specify to whatever needs they have. It'd be really difficult for us to have a cable for all types of situations, and we would have a lot of different cables. So it allows you to make your own length and connect to whatever you're connecting to with whatever end connection you need, and it makes it much more simpler. So we would be able to sell you, if the connectors have gone bad, we do have a connector kit for you, and that is what we would offer.
Yeah, and the connector kits come with the PM24, so you don't have to buy those separately.
Yes.
But people do lose those.
Yeah, they do lose those, so they are on our website sold separately.
Someone is looking for the Matheson gas data book. Well, I have a copy right here, and you can't have it. We stopped publishing these a few years ago. It's a great book, I think. When I first started out in the business, I was working at a gas. Boss told me this is like the Bible. So you go through, you need to know, whatever you need to know for the gases. It's in here: enthalpy, entropy, surface tension, density, thermal conductivity. It's a great reference book. We no longer publish it. The current edition's the 7th edition. And yeah, you might be able to find it used on eBay or Amazon or one of those sites like that.
It's not available online anywhere?
I think it could be. I was searching around last year, and I saw it out there, so you can find it out there. Customer says, I was wondering if you had a model 3128 regulator with a gauge oriented in line with the regulator body. Right now I'm working on a system design where the regulator is being installed vertically. This, I imagine, would make someone tilt their head in order to read the gauge values. In order to eliminate future neck cramps, is there a regulator with the gauge oriented so you won't tilt your head?
Well, we could. There's two solutions I thought of for this one. You could add some adapters to this, a nipple and an elbow, to make the gauges, tilt up a little bit more, and that would help solve the problem. The other one is you don't have to put the gauges on the regulator. You could put the gauge before the regulator and after the regulator. So in your line, you could have a T come out with an elbow going up, and then you could put the gauge on there, or you could put and then the other gauge afterwards with another T, another elbow, and that would work as well.
Yeah. Well, you can also, with these, the regulators are marked with H for high pressure, L for low pressure, and this one's a dual stage regulator, so it's an I for interstage port. So we've had customers take the regulator, with the inlet here, and then they want the outlet in the gauge port, and then you want this gauge over here. So we can we can make a regulator like that for you.
Yeah.
So good. And the last one's on our 8058. You had a question on that?
Yeah, so the customer bought our 8058 detector, and you can get these detectors to use for different gases. This one specifically for hydrogen gas, and the person asked if it would interfere with carbon monoxide, methane, benzene, or carbon dioxide if they were happen to be in the same area as this detector. The answer is yes, it can interfere with that. So, however, my thought process is you don't want those other gases there anyways, so.
Yeah, that'd be kind of, hey, you're right. Yeah, if you got a room full of all that stuff, maybe you should be somewhere else.
But
I think they're just talking about minor.
I know.
Yeah. So, yeah. Well, that's all the questions we have for this week. And this will be posted whenever YouTube decides to post it. I guess it might even be right when we hit the end stream button on our Matheson Specialty Gas Equipment Tech Support YouTube channel. So once again, thanks, and we'll see you again. Bye.